Today I'm here with 6+ Stevo and we are playing a game of Orcs versus Necrons! It's coming right up.
Necrons!
Nick speaking, and welcome to this video. And if you're new to the channel and you want to keep up to date with the Wonders of Warhammer 40k, then please subscribe and hit the bell button so you don't miss a video. And remember,
IDIC uploads on a Monday, Thursday and a Saturday every week.
okay, so here we go. This is going to be fun. Necrons versus Orcs. And 6+ Stevo is here with his Orc army. Hello Stevo.
Hello mate.
This is going to be lots of fun. Now it's fair to say this game has come a bit quicker than we thought. We were hanging on until you'd painted your Orc army.
Yes.
We thought it might take a good number of years for that to happen.
Yes, you may have never seen me on the channel otherwise.
So yeah, there's going to be a few unpainted models. However, it's work in progress.
Yeah, there's. I think I've got my war boss and a unit of cannons pretty much done. Otherwise, it's nearly all grey.
But there you go. We don't care. We're going to play the game and we're going to record it as well for you guys. And I can't wait to play this. So this is, I believe, your second game with the new codex.
That's right. Yeah.
How are you liking it?
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. The new codex is so much better. We're so much stronger now than we were with the index. So many units have dropped in points. Received buffs. We've got the clan cultures. There's so much good stuff. I'm still learning. But my first game was a win, so I'm hoping to make it 2 for 2 today.
We'll find out.
Fingers are crossed.
Well, in terms of my list, I have definitely gone for something fun because I have not one, but 2 monoliths.
Ooh. Okay.
Call me crazy. 381 points for a monolith. I could have just taken the 2 monoliths out and had a Soraptic in there and had 200 points spare. But no, not me. So I've gone for the fun factor. I've played a lot of tournament practice lists in the last few months, so I thought fun is the name of the game. And you mentioned that you used to play Necrons a long time ago.
Yeah.
So I thought, how about I play an old school Necron army? So that's what I've got. So let's go and have a look at the armies. Yeah, that's that truck. So noisy.
The one you were telling me about.
Yeah. Okay, so here is my Necron army. We've got a battalion Mefrit dynasty. Heading up the force is an overlord with a war sigh, and he has the warlord trait, Immortal Pride. We then have a cryptic with a Staff of Light and Chronometron. He's got the artifact, the Veil of Darkness. In the troops choices we have a squad of 10 Tesla Immortals, another squad of 10 Tesla Immortals over this side, and then one big squad of warriors. There's 19 warriors in that unit. In the fast attack choice we have one squad of 6 Scarab Swarms and then another squad of 6 Scarab Swarms. Right at the back there we have a squad of 6 Destroyers, and as you cannot miss them, of course, in the heavy support slot I've taken 2 monoliths. Yes, that's right, 2 monoliths. Right, okay, let's have a look at Stevo's Orcs. What have you got, Stevo?
Okay, so these are Bad Moon Orcs. We'll start with the HQ at the front. We have got my Warlord is a big mech with custom force field. We've also got a War Boss with Power Claw and a Weird Boy, and his psychic power is the jump. Then on to troops, we've got over the back there 20 shooter boys, 2 with big shooters, and the knob has a combi scorcher. We've then got a big mob of 30 slugger boys with a knob with Power Claw, and then we've got a unit of 27 grots.
Okay.
In the elite section we have a unit of 10 tank busters with 2 bomb squigs.
Yep.
We've got a runt herd, we've got a knob with war banner, a pain boy, 3 mega knobs, one of which has a combi Scorcher, the other two have custom shooters, and they've all got power claws. And then on to the heavy support. We've got the big boy, the Gorkanaut, 6 killer cans, 3 of which have rocket launchers, 3 of which have big shooters. And then over on the other side, we've got a unit of 3 mech guns, all armed with custom mega cannons.
Right.
And that is my 2,000 point list exactly.
Okay, excellent. Right, so let's get deployed, find out what the open war cards are going to tell us our mission is. Okay, so here we go. We are ready. We have the mission. First of all, the deployment is this one, which is basically hammer and anvil. The mission itself is dawn and quarter. So that's 4 objectives, and you score 1 objective point at the end of each turn. And then we have a little twist, grudge match, which means units do not have to take morale tests in this battle. The orcs are happy. We worked out the power levels. I was 100 and Stevo was, I think, 95. So he got a ruse, and his ruse was outflank. So you had to remove 1 unit from the table, and that unit has to come in within 9 inches of my army during the game. So it's going to be interesting. Right, so let's have a look at the deployment. So Stevo is on this side. I did choose the other side, so I was a bit unfriendly. Gave Stevo this little bottleneck, but he coped quite well. So you can see all of his army just here. We've got some boys at the back. The shooter boys. Oh, was it?
That's the tank busters at the back there.
Okay, you had the, was it shooter boys here?
Shooter boys were here.
Yep.
Yeah, I moved them off with the outflank routes.
Yeah. And then some big guns here, and of course the grots. The grots, as you would expect by this objective, so I think they're going to gain 1 point every turn. His second objective is a little bit more forward, just there. Okay, so my deployment, I'm also in a little bit of a bottleneck, but on purpose. So we've got the 2 monoliths, and then the infantry blobs just here, with the scarab swarms just bubble wrapping that little section, and then we've got the destroyers at the back. Stevo does have some reserves. This thing here is going to come in reserve. That's going to be quite interesting. Never faced that before. Okay, so let's find out who is going to go first. Okay, so check the rules. As I finish deploying first, I can choose whether to go first or second. Had to think about it. My range is only 24 inches on all of my guns. So, and because of the mission as well, I'm going to let Stevo go first.
Ooh.
Now that could be a big mistake. We just discussed what weapons these have here. They sound quite nasty, but I'm going to chance my arm. Going second could give me the last turn advantage, and hopefully get Stevo in range of my guns. So let's see what happens as we move in to the Orcs turn 1. Okay, so Orc turn 1. So just been moving, these guys here moving up along with some of the characters, and these guys just advancing forward. These came in via the ruse, having to come in on turn 1. I think they're eyeing up my scarabs at the front there. So we're going to move into the psychic phase. We have 1 psychic power from the guy right at the back with the tank busters. So, Stevo.
Yes, my weird boy is going to attempt to perform the jump on the tank busters. So because that unit is within 10 inches of him, there's 10 orcs there, he gets a +1. And it's a walk charge value of 7.
Okay. 8.
So that's fine.
That's fine. Okay, so he can teleport basically, yeah.
So I will take them up.
Are you sure you don't want to teleport behind that big tomb there?
I'm pretty sure, thank you. Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, let's see where they go. Okay, so first up we've got the shooter boys shooting into the scarabs. Steve drops his handful of dice.
I'm too excited, see?
Okay, so yeah, they're shooting shooters and 2 big shooters into them scarabs. Hit on 5s.
5s.
Okay, first off, we're re-rolling some 1s.
Okay, re-rolling the 1s, got 3 1s.
Got me 1 extra hit.
Okay, so that many hits.
And then I've got the exploding 6s. Daka.
Quite a lot of 6s.
Yeah, quite a few. So 7 more shots with the shooters and 2 more with the big shooters.
Okay, 3s. Okay, so 12 saves. We need 6s. So that is 1. 2 saved. So that's 1, 2, 3 bases and a wound. Okay, so now it's going to be the killer cans shooting at the other squad of scarabs. 1 is out of range. So what have we got?
We've got 2 rockets and 3 big shooters, all hitting on 4s.
Right. Re-rolling ones?
Not for them because they are piloted by grots.
Okay.
So they don't benefit from the clan culture. However, they do still get Daka, so I've got 1 6 there, so I'll get 1 more shot from a big shooter. Which hits.
Hits, yep.
And then we've got strength 5, strength 8.
Okay, so the 8 is going to be 2s and the others are 3s.
Okay, so we've got 3 normal saves and then 1 AP minus 2, I believe.
Okay, 3 normal saves. We'll get 1 saved and the other one minus 2, yeah? So no save.
No save, and that's a flat 3 damage.
Okay. Okay, so next are these mech guns. So Steve's going to shoot them 1 at a time. So the first one shooting at this monolith.
Okay, so it gets D6 shots. So 2 shots.
2 shots.
And they're hitting on 4s. And that's not good, so I've caused a mortal wound to myself there.
Okay.
With the 1, but I've got a hit with that. That is strength 8.
Toughness 8.
Okay, so 4s.
Yep.
Nice, that's 1.
Minus.
And that is a minus 3, I believe.
Right, he also got a 6, so that is a Daka shot.
Which misses.
Okay, so I need a 6 to save this from going through. I don't. So the damage is D6, yeah?
D6 damage. Come on, baby.
6. Ooh. Okay, not bad. So 6 wounds off so far.
The next one, D6 shots. 2 again. Both hit with an extra 1, which misses. So 2 hits, wounded on 4s.
1 goes through.
1 goes through.
So I need another 6. Nope. D6 damage. 3. So that's 9 wounds so far. I've got 20 wounds on this monolith.
Okay, the next one. 1 shot. They're not firing very many. It's a 6 though.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't need that. That's
I thought you said you never roll 1s.
Yeah.
Seriously?
So that's also got a wound on itself.
4s? No.
No.
Okay, so 9 damage on the monolith so far. And I believe next is going to be these guys over here. Okay, so Steve is going to shoot these tank busters. He's using 2 stratagems, yeah?
I will be, yeah. First off, I'm using the more Daka stratagem. So Daka is triggered on 5s and 6s, not just 6s.
Right.
So, I've got 10 tank busters, all armed with rocket launchers, and 2 bomb squigs. Those bomb squigs are going to charge in.
My monolith is quivering.
However, this has the fly keyword, does it?
Yep, that has the fly key rule.
Okay, so that's a no-go for the bomb squigs, unfortunately.
Right.
Poor little fellas.
No, I feel so sorry for him.
Okay, so we've got 10 shots from the tank busters, hitting on 5s and 6s, and they've got the special rule tank hunters, so they re-roll any misses.
Okay.
Re-roll misses. So 2 more hits, and because of the stratagem, all 6 of those hits get me another 6 shots.
Okay.
That's beautiful. And I re-roll that.
Stop using my dice roller.
And that one does work. So that was quite nice. So 10 boys with 10 shots got 11 hits, can you believe?
Okay.
That's beautiful. They are strength 8.
Toughness 8.
So we're looking for 4s now. Not bad at all. We have 8
8 wounds at minus.
They are at -2.
-2, okay. Right, 8 wounds at -2, we need 5s. We get no 5s, can you believe it?
They are 3 damage each.
3 each, so 8, 3 8s are...
A lot, 24. 24, there you go.
Okay, he is not there anymore, but does he explode? Not in the pot. No, he doesn't explode. 1 monolith down. Right, okay, so just to rub salt into the wound, these guys are going to play a stratagem allowing them to shoot again.
Yeah,
and you're going to be shooting at the destroyers, yeah?
Yeah, that's the Bad Moon stratagem showing off, so they immediately get to shoot again.
And the Daka is still in effect.
Yeah, the more Daka stratagems, so they're getting extra hits on 5s and 6s.
Rightio.
So Bad Moon, so I'll re-roll that 1, which is still a 1. And I've only got 1 hit out of that.
Why didn't you do that the first time?
I know. So I get 1 extra shot. Which misses, so wow.
And then to wound.
This is what you get for showing off, see? So it's strength 8, so this will be a 3 to wound, I take it?
Toughness 5.
So it does wound, AP
Okay.
-2.
-2, so get a 3, 4, 5 up. No, so that's how much damage?
3 damage.
3 damage, that's 1 destroyer down. Okay, so with that destroyer dying, that is the end of Ork turn 1. No assaults, nothing is in range. Stevo managed to get 1 victory point down there. There are no secondary objectives in this mission. So, we're going to move straight on to the Necron turn 1 and some reanimation protocols. So, on the destroyer, it's on a 4+ because of the cryptic. So he does come back. Right, so let's see what I can do in retaliation. Okay, so we are at the end of the game. We're just packing up, and I've just realised that during this game, when it came to my will be done on my immortals, I didn't do the +1 on the 5s, turning them into 6s to get the extra hits. So just bear that in mind when you watch the game. Okay, so Necrons turn 1. After bringing back one of these destroyers, I regained a wound on the monolith, so I'm back up to 12. Then I did some moving. I moved backwards slightly, trying to block this thing here from coming in my rear. And then I was...
Might want to rephrase that.
And then I basically aligned all of my 24-inch guns as best I could to the units that are in range. So I'm going to be targeting that unit there and this unit. Nothing else is in range at the moment. So let's do some shooting. Oh yes, I did do my will be done twice using a stratagem. So both immortal units have my will be done. I don't think these orcs are going to be here. But let's find out. Okay, so first of all is the destroyers at the tank busters. One isn't in range because I had to sacrifice the range just to clear that section there. So I've used extermination protocols. I really want to get rid of these tank busters. So let's see what we can do. First of all, we need 3s, and then we re-roll the misses. Okay, so 2 miss. Okay, so strength 6, we need 3s, re-rolling the misses.
Ouch.
Okay. There you go. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, dead.
Is that 1 damage each?
That's D3 damage.
Oh, right, oh, okay. Right then, so 11 at D3 damage each.
Yes.
So I have 12 here, so I will take off the 2 squigs and a 9 tablets, just leaving the knob.
Okay, 1 knob left. Okay, so next I'm going to shoot the monolith because it's only just in range of this. I want to make sure I get the shots off. So first we're going to shoot the crystal particle thing, which is a straight 6 shots. Okay, so it's not under half strength, so we're going to need 3s to get the bullets out, which is not a good roll. And then it's strength 8, so 2s.
I think that's 2 dead orcs.
-2, 2 dead orcs. Okay, so now for the Ghoul's Flux arcs. Okay, so the Ghoul's Flux arcs, I'm going to need 3s to get these bullets out. So that's those all in. These are strength 5, so 3s again. Not rolling particularly well, but that is 4 at -2 with 1 damage each.
4 more dead.
Okay, so next are the Tesla Immortals at these guys. These have My Will Be Done, so +1 to the dice roll. So effectively we're looking for 2s. So take the 1s out. And all the 6s generate 2 extra hits, and we've got 6 6s there. Okay, so the Orcs thought they had a lot of dice. Check those out. Okay, so these are strength 5, toughness 3, 3s.
And they're gonna hurt.
Okay, let's find out how many wounds there are. Okay, so that's a total of 25 wounds. They're not at half range, so there's no AP, so 6 plus. Stevo gets a 6 plus t-shirt save.
Come on, baby.
There are a few 6s there, but are there enough?
I'm guessing no. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5. That wasn't bad actually.
Okay.
So 5. So that is 20 wounds, which is more than enough to wipe that squad out entirely.
Okay, so 1 unit's gone. I now need to take out this last guy, and I've got exactly the same to roll again. Do you think he can survive?
Yeah, come on. He's got it in him.
Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, so I did 18 wounds. A 6 plus Stevo needs to roll 18 6s. I'm going to record this just in case by some miracle it happens. No.
No. He is
He is dead. Okay, and that actually brings me to the end of Necrons turn 1.
Thank Gork and Mork.
Okay, so it's going to be Orcs turn 2. Okay, so turn 2 for the Orcs. This little blob of Orcs, and these boys here moved up. These guys moving onto the objective, and then this thing coming down by a deep strike. The plan is to remove some scarabs and then trying to assault the Immortals. First of all though, these guys right at the back are going to shoot in my Monolith. Even though I moved back, they're still all in range. So let's get some shooting.
Okay, so we'll do it one at a time again.
Yep.
D6 shots. 2. So hitting on 4s.
Miss.
No. Okay, the next one. D6 shots. Oh dear lord. Hitting on a 4. No.
No.
This is going really well. Okay, last one. Come on, baby.
5.
That's more like it. 5 shots. Hitting on 4s. Oh, there's a 1 there, so he's hurt himself. But he has got 3 hits.
Yep. And then 4s to wound. 1 wound.
Oh, just the 1.
Okay, so it's a 6 plus save. Nope, I rolled a 1, so D6 damage. 2. Okay, so let's see what else shoots. Okay, so there's lots of and ahhing here. Taking the Monolith out obviously hasn't happened, and that's scuppered the plans a little. So the Gorkanauts here, who really wants to assault the Immortals, is now actually going to be shooting at them instead. Stevo's been thinking about where to put these guns, so it's going to be interesting this. Right, Stevo is just getting his dice ready.
So he's got 18 shots from the Deathstorm Mega Shooter.
Yep.
He's got 12 shots from his 2 twin-linked big shooters.
Yep.
And then 2 shots from the 2 rocket launchers.
Okay.
And they are all hitting on 5s.
5s?
5s.
Okay.
And they have the Daka rule, so any 6s will get me extra shots.
Right. Interesting. Here we go then.
Okay, bad moon, so I re-roll the 1s.
Yep, handy.
I will roll those out here. And that got me 1 extra hit.
Right, so now some extra dice for the 6s.
Which
Oh, I'll re-roll those 2 ones.
Yep. Oh, a cock dice, yeah. Anything?
Nope.
No, nothing. Okay.
I missed with the rockets, that's good news for you.
Okay, so now to wound. A reasonable amount of 5s for the bullets to come out. So we need 3s now on everything. Take the misses out.
Pretty good. We've got 3 from the big shooters with normal saves and 6 from the Deathstorm Mega Shooter at a -1.
So we've got 3 normal saves. So we are in cover. So we need 2s, all saved. And the second ones are -1, so I need 3s because of the cover. So 3 go down. Okay, so next are the killer cans, who have now decided to shoot everything into the monolith. The monolith is down to 10 wounds.
Okay, so we've got 3 rockets and 3 big shooters, all hitting on 4s.
Are you rolling the ones? No, not on those.
No, not on them because they don't benefit the clan culture, and I've got no 6s
No 6s.
either. And I only hit with the big shooters, so this is going to be fairly ineffective. So strength 5, so 5s needed.
Yep. 2.
Better. 2 normal saves.
2 normal saves. Both saved. Okay, so that is all the shooting done. This guy has now declared a charge on my scarabs. First of all, I'm going to overwatch with my little tongues. Right, that's done. So, 9-inch charge needed. 4.
Right.
To the rule book we go. Can he re-roll it?
He does. He's got the here we go rule, so I can re-roll 1 or both of the dice.
Okay.
I will roll. Well, I can roll 1 at a time. So I'll roll the 1 first and see what happens. I probably will need to re-roll that 3. Okay, I will need to re-roll that 3.
8.
I'm not in, am I? Because I'm just over 9 inches away, so I know. Fall short.
Just over 9.
Needed a 9.
Yes, yes.
Oh, ouch.
Oh dear. Okay, that is the end of the Orc turn. So we're going to move into Necrons turn 2. And first of all, some RP. So we've got, what have we got? So we've got 3 dead immortals. So let's see if we can get them back on a 4+. We get them all back, Stevo.
Started so well.
Okay, here we go then. Okay, so Necrons turn 2. So I've done some movement. I've moved the scarabs over onto that objective, along with some of these immortals. The warriors have disembarked from the monolith, and they moved up as much as they can to get in rapid fire and half range for the Mefrit dynasty. In the meantime, the scarabs have surrounded them, gave my will be done to both immortal squads, and moved the destroyers up, so at least some of them are in better range to that little blob there. So we're going to start off shooting, first of all, with the warriors versus this Gorkanaut. Okay, so the orange dice were not rapid fire, the rest were. Okay, so I just rolled the dice and I wasn't recording, but that is my wounds. I needed 6s to wound. I got 1 6. So 1 save at -2 because of the Mefrit dynasty.
So that'd be a 5+.
Ooh. No. Okay, so that's 1 damage so far. Okay, so next, the Cryptic's Staff of Light. He needs 3s and strength 5, so 5s. Nope, nothing. Okay, so next is 1 squad of immortals with my will be done. So we're looking for 2s and ideally as many 6s as we can. We've got 1 6. Okay, so now we need 5s to wound. We've got 1 2 3 4 5. 5 wounds, and that's going to be -1. Okay, so 5 saves at -1.
Needing 4s. Not bad.
Not bad, just 1 wound. Okay, not so good. So let's repeat that with the other squad of immortals. Okay, so the second squad, we need 2s once again. Looking for 6s. There's a few 6s there. Okay, so I had 4 6s in total, giving me extra 8 shots. So to wound, I need 5s and 6s. That's not bad. Okay, so there's 10 wounds coming up.
Needing 4s. Oh, that's not so good. Okay, so I say that's not bad actually.
Four wounds.
4 wounds.
Okay, so how many have you got left now?
That's dropped him down to 12 wounds now.
Okay, 12 wounds. Destroyers and Monolith to go. Okay, so next up is the Monolith. I regained a wound, so I am not at half strength. So we're going to need 3s. The 2s miss. And then strength 8, toughness 8, so 4s. We get 2 through. That's minus 2 AP.
Ouch. 5 plus.
5 pluses.
Hey!
Oh!
6 plus Stevo, baby!
It. Okay, so the small guns, these are the ones that hurt. So we need 3s all in. Strength 5, so 5s. That's a reasonable roll. We've got 1, 2, 3, 3. So 3 saves. Minus 2 AP.
So you say minus 1. Oh, not so good that time.
Okay,
all
so
failed.
1 wound each. Right, next up, the Destroyers. What was that, Steve? What did you say?
I've got a nasty feeling about this.
Okay, here we go. So how many wounds have I got to get through?
He's got 9 wounds left.
9 wounds. I'm going to use extermination protocols. So here we go. We need 3s. Rerolling the misses. All in.
Ugh.
Okay, so strength 6, toughness 8. We're going to need 5s. Rerolling the misses. So let's take the good ones out. Okay, these missed. Let's re-roll them. Looking for 5s and 6s. Okay, so just one more hit from the re-roll. However, that's 9 saves at minus 3 AP.
Minus 3!
Okay, so minus 3 AP. 6s needed.
I need at least 1 for him to stay alive. Oh, he's alive with one wound.
Okay, so they do D3 damage each.
No, he's not alive with 1 wound. Oh dear.
Okay, does he explode?
Whew.
You've got some stuff in there, haven't you? 3 mega knobs.
So they're D3 damage each, are they? So
yeah.
I'm guessing if you rolled really badly and you only did 1 damage each, he would still be alive.
Let's try it then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm clutching at straws here.
Yeah,
okay, so
it's a lot of damage.
Let's see if he explodes. Oh, first of all, we need to disembark.
Okay, yep.
Emergency disembark. The mega knobs.
I was hoping to have some bullets left to shoot these after I killed it, but it didn't happen.
Right, so see if he explodes first off.
A 6! He does! Ouch! There's D3 mortal wounds, I assume.
Now, I'm just remembering now, should I have got them out then? I don't think I should have.
Okay, let's double check the rolls. Okay, so these guys do come out and they have to roll a dice. On a 1 they die, so we do that first. 1 dies.
Oh no.
You can choose which one.
Do you know what?
Oh,
I may use a command reroll.
Oh, how many have you got left? 2, that's all.
Tough choice, tough choice.
Is it worth keeping an orc alive?
Do you know what? I'm going to spend it.
Okay, just don't roll another one.
No.
No, okay, he's fine, but he does explode, yeah?
He does explode, and that does something nasty as well. So that means when he explodes, each unit within 9 inches
9 inches?
suffers D6 mortal wounds.
Wow, okay.
Hopefully some of yours were in range of that as well.
I would imagine they are. Ouch.
So let's see how many mortal wounds my mega knobs suffer. This is the time to roll a 1.
4.
Oh, ouch. Okay, so that is 1 dead mega knob. And
How many wounds they got?
They've got 3 wounds each.
Okay, yeah.
So I've got 1 dead
Yep.
and 1 wounded.
Okay, so now I need to measure up for my Necrons. I didn't realise that exploded such a big distance. Okay, so we've got 4 Necron squads within 9 inches. So, Stevo, do you want to roll for the damage? Might as well. So,
so
on
we
the
go
scarabs,
round
yeah.
in a clockwise fashion.
Okay.
So scarabs.
6, so
Good stuff.
2 bases gone.
This unit of immortals.
3,
The next unit of scarabs.
yeah.
Oh,
1, and the
unit of
warriors. 3. Okay, I'll take my dead off and see what else is going to happen. Okay, so I've thought about it. I'm going to assault with these scarab swarms into this unit here. The idea is to try and stop them having free reign next turn. So if at least one unit of these scarabs is left at the end, hopefully I will tie them up. However, we've got some overwatch and they've got claws, so it's going to be interesting, this.
Okay, so we've got a custom shooter and a combi scorcher. So the combi scorcher's on the red, and that'll be however many auto hits. The others, I'm looking for 6s.
2 6s.
Nice, and that Daka still works in Overwatch.
Okay.
So we get 2 more. So no, that's not.
Okay, so needing 3s to wound. Okay, any APs?
The reds are AP -1.
Okay.
And the green is no AP.
Okay, so I get 1 6+ save. Nope, so that's 4 wounds. Okay, so I tried to increase my chances slightly. The single scarab swarm which was there, I also managed to get into assault. So we're going to go into the assaults now. So the scarab swarms going first. We are going to need 4s. Okay, so I only had 3 4s. So now we need 5s, strength 3, but they automatically wound on 5s, and that is just 1 wound.
2+ save.
A 1!
Oh, for goodness sake! I'm not going to re-roll that.
Okay.
I'm gonna accept that. Right.
However, you still got that guy there to
Good.
attack back. Right, attacks back.
Hitting on 4s.
Okay, 3 attacks each, hitting on 4s. 2 miss.
I'm loving these 1s today.
Seriously?
And then they'll be wounding on 2s.
Yeah.
Another 1.
3
And that's
wounds.
definitely punches through the
Yeah,
armour.
no saves.
D3 damage.
D3 damage. So you get 1, 3 and 2. Okay, so I've got 2 scarab bases left after that. Pretty handy. Of course, you've got the special rule. We don't have to take any morale in this mission, down to the twist. Okay, that's the end of the Necrons turn 2. I managed to get 2 objective points, so we're running even at 3 points each as we move into the Orcs turn 3. Okay, so Orcs turn 3. Some movement, these beasties moving forward, and these guys here advancing 6 inches, coming right at me. In the meantime, this guy at the back tried to do the jump on himself but failed the psychic test. Everything pretty much shot in mainly at the destroyers. I lost 2 destroyers and 1 wound on this one. Also lost a couple of warriors. A couple of guns came into the monolith but no damage. We are now in the assault phase. Okay, so assault phase is over. These 2 mega knobs killed the 2 scarabs. And these guys, even though only 7 got in, huge amount of attacks each, 4 attacks each, killed a massive amount of warriors. I just have 4 left. So we're going to move in to a Necrons turn 3, and we have some RPs to do. So let's do that right now. First of all, the warriors. So these will need a 4+ because of the cryptic. And I've dropped one. I will re-roll one of these. Okay, that's reasonable. That is 6 warriors up. Right, next up we've got 2 destroyers on a 4+. 1 is up, and then we've got 3 immortals, of which none come up. Okay, so Necrons turn 3. I knew exactly what I had to do, and I went about it very nicely indeed. I'm pretty happy with that turn, Stevo. What did you think of that turn?
It was painful. It was savage. Merciless.
What I did is I teleported with the Veil of Darkness, the warriors, and the cryptic all the way over here, and then I realigned everything to open up on the knobs that were just standing there, massive knobs. No, not massive.
They are pretty big.
The massive units of knobs, and combined with shooting from the warriors there, I managed to wipe out the whole unit with the My Will Be Done, double My Will Be Done from the stratagem Tesla Immortals. And then I spit fire with these guys, killing the mega knobs just there and reducing one of these killer cans to 0, exploding it, well, destroying it, and a wound on another one. The monolith didn't do much. Yeah, it shot in but didn't really kill much. So that was it. That was the end of my turn 3. I gained 2 more victory points. Victory points were both on 5 each, and this game is limited to just 5 turns according to the mission, so it's going to be very interesting as we move in to turn 4 for the Orcs. Okay, so the end of turn 4 for the Orcs. These killer cans moving forward, very frustrated they cannot get into assault because I keep leaving them around 12 inches away. These guys here, which also have been struggling to get into range, have also advanced forward, so no shooting for them. In the meantime, all of the characters moved and some of them advanced towards my blob of warriors and a cryptic. And then in the shooting phase, these killer cans shot into my immortals, the unit which is down to 7, and they killed just 1 immortal. And then, Steve, do you want to explain what happened over here?
I wanted these guys dead, so I took in my war boss, Pain Boy, Knob with Wire Banner and Weird Boy. Very successfully charged in, caused some nice damage, but very stupidly forgot to leave at least 1 character, so I missed out on 1 victory point there, which could cost me dearly.
Indeed, so Steve just got 1 point for being over there with the grots, and I still have 2 warriors left, which means I can do RP. So we've got 17 RP rolls with the cryptic. It's on a 4+. Let's see how many we get up. Dropped 1 of them. Okay, let's count that up. That is 9 warriors up. And then over here we've got a destroyer. Now this is on a 5+ because no cryptic in range. A 6. And then we've got 3 immortals, which none of those get up. Okay, so Necrons, turn 4. Okay, so Necrons, turn 4. So starting off over here, I just fell back with the warriors. I moved the cryptic back. I couldn't fall back onto the objective, so I decided just to give Stevo some choices. What is he going to do? We'll find out. And then I repositioned everything here, tried to keep out of range as much as possible of the killer cans, and keeping this objective here for myself. I put these immortals in the middle of the 2 objectives, so if the killer cans wanted to come in to get those, they'd be taken off of the objective. So just giving them some choice. However, I did manage to destroy all of the killer cans with all of my shooting, but really, to be fair, most of the damage was done with extermination protocoled destroyers. Okay, so that was the end of my turn 4. I gained 2 victory points, which puts me 1 point in front as we move in to turn 5 for the Orcs. Okay, so that is the turn 5s. We've both taken turn 5. In the Orcs phase, the war boss had the jump put on him and he came all the way over here. He did take out a destroyer in the shooting, and then he tried to assault my monolith, but he fouled the range. In my turn, I just shot him down. I shot down the guy that was standing on the building. This guy did grab the objective this time and got Stevo 2 points, taking him up to 8 points in total. We continued the combat over here. I just piled in my cryptic for the fun of it, who got killed. Had a few of my warriors come back from reanimation protocol and were just sort of locked in combat there. However, I did grab the 2 objectives in my deployment zone, giving me 9 victory points. So it's a Necron victory by 1 victory point. What an awesome game. Thank you very much, Stevo. Really enjoyed that.
Absolute pleasure. Good game.
What we're going to do is go table up and have a chat about this game. Okay, so there you go. The game is over. 6+ Stevo, what's happened?
It was going so well. It was a close game, wasn't it?
It was a very
pretty
close
much.
game.
It pretty much looked like it was going to be a draw.
Yeah.
Until I made the stupid mistake of going after his tempting target and leaving my objective unclaimed for one turn, which cost me that one victory point, which in the end made all the difference.
Yeah, it was literally a case of me sort of not winning the game. It's a case of you losing the draw, wasn't it?
Yeah, very much so, yes.
So it certainly was a lot of fun.
It was a really fun game.
Your
really
first turn, taking the monolith down straight away, I thought, oh my god, this is going to be a quick game.
My tank busters were mind-blowing as always. They were, although they only survived for that one turn, they did what they needed to do. Took out one of your monoliths, did a little bit more, and then promptly got shot off the board. But yeah, they performed very strongly. And then you answered.
Yeah. Obviously, they're showing what Necrons can do at close quarters.
It's brutal. It's brutal. Your destroyers with their annihilation protocols.
Extermination protocols, yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah.
They just cut through my boys like they were nothing. And then you had your immortals with the Tesla.
Yeah, which I've now realised I made a total mistake.
Really?
Yeah. Because I didn't do the +1 to mine will be done. So any 5s would have actually exploded.
Right.
As well as the 6s. So I did forget that. I'm sure we're going to get loads of comments.
I don't think you needed it though. I think they did the job just fine anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was.
How did I forget that?
Well, this Bad Moon player, you know, definitely approves of Necron Daka. It's savage.
Yeah, there's a lot of shots. And you were saying during that game as well, that's the first time you played Hammer and Anvil as well.
Yeah, playing short board edges, playing up the table that way. It's different. It's different. No turn 1 charges and stuff. It's having to foot slog up the board a bit. It makes for a different sort of game. Definitely.
Yeah, and obviously it takes away the refused flank as well.
Yeah, that's true.
It does change things up.
Yes, definitely.
So what did you think of the open war missions?
I loved it. It was actually my first experience of playing open war. Completely random mission, completely random objectives, everything. I'd highly recommend anyone out there to give it a go. It's good fun. It puts a fresh spin on the game.
Yeah.
And I certainly liked having the ruse where I could bring one of my units in from reserve. That was a nice unexpected surprise.
Yeah. And then the twist, obviously no morale.
For an Orc player who's fielding a lot of grots, that was music to my ears.
And making my warlord trait useless as well.
Yep.
There you go. That's what happens when you play a fun game.
You never know what you're going to get.
No. Today I'm here with 6+ Stevo, and we are playing a game of Orcs versus
Necrons. Can we do that bit again?
Yeah.
Orcs versus... Right, I'll be ready for it this time. What is that sound?
It's the truck going.
Oh!
Okay, so the day has finally come. 6+ Stevo is at my house with his Orcs. Now, it's fair to say this game has come a bit sooner.
A bit later. Sooner. Start again.
So, if you're not subscribed yet, start now. Hit the IDICBeer icon. And if you want to see 6+ Stevo's channel, which you certainly is, so if you're new to the channel and you're not subscribed yet, start now. Hit the IDICBeer icon. And don't forget to check out 6+ Stevo's channel. I put 2 cards to his... Ooh.
You're definitely going to have to recut that bit.
Okay, let's start again, I think. Okay.
I was about to yell out a rude joke, but my daughter was in the other room.
So, if you're not subscribed yet, start now. Hit the IDICBeer icon. And if you want to check out 6+ Stevo's channel, there's going to be a link in the description.
So close.
Yeah, see, that's that truck.
Oh, the one you were telling me about?
Yeah, it makes so much noise.
I see what you mean. Jeez.
You haven't done the tap. You're not quite for the taps.
Do you want to do it again? I was waiting for that person to figure out what they're peeking at. Neighbourhood watch.
So, if you're not subscribed yet, start now. Hit the IDICBeer icon. And don't forget to check out 6 Plus Stevo's channel. I'll put a link in the description below, or you can click on one of these 2 cards just here. Beam me up.
Well, this is 6 Plus Stevo, signing out.